Good morning, Keisha and Blur. Is Blur around? I can only see Keisha. It's okay. Okay, good morning, Keisha. A while ago, I had actually given, the trivia question. The trivia question is, what is the connection between your peripheral nervous system and your heart? Okay, it is a connection between the peripheral nervous system and your heart. It is also responsible for your, okay? Please submit your answer within the day, Keisha. And they're actually preparing for a quiz. Please familiarize also the blood tracing. Let's actually talk about blood tracing. Okay. Blood tracing. The blood from the upper part of the body will pass through superior vena cava, and the blood from the lower part of your body will pass through inferior vena cava, both entering the heart at the right atrium. From the right atrium, blood will pass through tricuspid valve. Correct. Okay. And will go to right ventricle. From the right ventricle, blood is pumped and will pass through pulmonary valve. Pulmonary valve. From the pulmonary valve, it will go to pulmonary artery to lungs. Okay. From the lungs, the blood will return to the heart to
Pulmonary vein.
or pass to pulmonary vein. From the pulmonary vein, left atrium. Okay. From the left atrium, it will pass to bicuspid valve or mitral valve. Okay. Okay. And the blood will go to left ventricle. From the left ventricle, aortic valve. The blood will pass through aortic valve. Okay, and aorta, the largest artery in the body, or the largest vessel, blood vessel in the body. From the aorta, all parts of the body, correct. In all parts of the body, blood will return to heart, to inferior and inferior vena cava, and the cycle repeats again and again. Okay. Since we have valves in between atrium and in between ventricle, these are called, okay, right atrium and right ventricle. Between them is
Excuse me, Chair.
Yes, Kisha.
Gabe is trying to join in the class, Chair.
Okay. Yeah. I accepted him already. Okay. Since you have two valves, okay, that is in between the the atrium and ventricle, okay, right atrium and right ventricle, between them is tricuspid valve, okay, left atrium and left atrium and left ventricle, in between them is another valve. These are called, what valve is those? These are called atrioventricular valve, because they are actually in between the atrium and ventricles. The purpose why do we have to have valves is to prevent backflow. Remember that the blood should be going in a single direction. As you can observe, the blood flow is in a single direction. Why? Why do we need to have a single direction? Remember that the blood from here, from all parts of the body going to the lungs, are carbaminohemoglobin. Remember? Carbaminohemoglobin. So meaning the blood here is carrying carbon dioxide. Or else, if you don't have these valves, tendencies will be what? Intoxicated with carbon dioxide. Because carbon dioxide is a waste product. It should be eliminated. That's the main reason why. Okay, from the lungs here, the actual exchange of gases is happening in the lungs. Okay, through the alveoli of the lungs. Okay, from the lungs, okay, going to or aorta and all parts of the body. Okay, this is now your what? The blood here is containing oxygen, so this is containing hemoglobin. How about the valve between ventricles and arteries and veins? They are called, okay, we have valves from between ventricle and artery. We have pulmonary valve, okay, here, from right ventricle and between right ventricle and pulmonary artery. We have also a valve from left ventricle going to aorta. So they are called semilunar valve. Okay. Why semilunar? Because they look like clocks. Semilunar valve or semilunar valve. They're actually the same. Okay. Semilunar because they look like clocks. They look like moon in shape. That's the reason behind. So you'll be observing this one when you have your dissection. Okay, I will let you see what a valve, a semilunar valve will look like. It looks like a moon, half moon. Okay, 22. Yeah, 22. Okay. So 22, that's after major exams. And after, yeah, major exams, correct. And after the quiz bowl. 22, 19 and 20 is the quiz bowl. Or the dates for the quiz bowl. Okay. So again, they are called semilunar valve. The term lunar is actually moon. That's the name of our moon. Okay? The moon of the earth. Luna. So you need to remember that one. Familiarize. Okay? Do you have any question? Let's start. Done? Did I erase this one? I know that you're very familiar with this. Correct? Because if you're gonna use your book, you're gonna concentrate in your book. You will not learn the actual flow that in your book it is already digested. In your book, it's so confusing. Correct? Okay. Now, what's the paper number? Papers 1 to 20. Number 1. Put everything away except for your paper. Keep your notes away. Keep your notebooks away. No matter.
Alright.
Keep your phones away. Okay, number 1. The sum total of the chemical changes that go within the cell of an organism. It is the sum total of the chemical changes that go within the cells of an organism. Number one. 1/4 sheet of paper. 1/4 sheet of paper. 1/4 cell. 1/4 sheet of paper. Number two. These are considered waste materials or waste products of the cells. Okay, these are considered waste materials or waste product of the cell. That's number two. Number three. Yeah, question number two. These are considered waste products or waste materials of the cell. That's number two. Number three. It is a complex protein that has a strong attraction to oxygen. It is a strong protein that has close attraction. Okay, here is a strong attraction to oxygen. This is what makes your blood red. Because of this protein. Remember the oxidation reaction. It is a complex protein that has strong attraction to oxygen. That's number three. Number four. These are made in the red bone marrow of the flat bones, such as your rib and your thigh bone. These are made in a red bone marrow of flat bones, your ribs, and your long bones, thigh bones. This is the place of production. Number five. Wow. Number five. Lymphocytes produce certain proteins which act against foreign substances. What do you call this protein? Lymphocytes produce certain proteins which act against foreign substances. What do you call this protein? Number six. It forms a soft network in which red blood cells and plasma get entangled. It forms, okay? It forms a soft network in which red blood cells and plasma get entangled. Okay? This is the reason why you have blood clot. Number seven. Are we still good? Nicole? Number seven. This is the flow of blood from right ventricle to the capillaries of the lungs and back to the heart. It is the flow of blood from right ventricle to the capillaries of the lungs and back to the heart. Okay, mainly it carries carbaminohemoglobin. This is the flow of blood from the heart, okay, right ventricle to the capillaries, actually right atrium to the capillaries of the heart, to capillaries of the lungs back to the heart. RA and RV going to the lungs. Number 8. This is the pathway of blood from the heart left atrium to the capillaries of the body organs back to the heart. Again, this is the pathway of blood from the heart, left atrium, to the capillaries of the body organs back to the heart, RA. Number 9. It is considered as the largest artery in the body, or the biggest blood vessel in the body. It is considered as the largest artery in the body, or the biggest blood vessel in the body, because it carries oxyhemoglobin going into all parts of your body. Number 10. For question number 10, okay, it is about the size of the fist. It is located at the center of the chest cavity, with the lower tip slightly pointed toward the left. It is again about the size of the fist, which is located at the center of the chest cavity, with the lower tip slightly pointed towards the left. That's number 10. Okay. For questions 11 to 20, refer at the back of your 1/4. Questions 11 to 20, okay. Illustrate the blood flow. Illustrate the blood flow. The one we had just discussed. Okay, you illustrate the blood flow. I know you're already familiar with those.
Blood flow.
Not write the full name, but the shortcut.
You can use the shortcut if in case. Are you done?
Yeah.
Time is up. Change papers, ready? In clockwise direction. 1. Delvania join, yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, you move there, Sean. In clockwise direction, ready? 1, 2. 3. Okay. What happened? Give it to the bite.
She can.
Good luck. Good luck. Okay, number 1.
Picture.
Good luck. Number 1. The sum of total chemical changes that go within the cells of organisms, it is metabolism. Number 2. These are materials or waste product of the cell or waste materials of the cell. It is called metabolic wastes, including carbon dioxide. It's a metabolic waste. Number 3. It is a complex protein that has strong attraction to oxygen. We have hemoglobin. Remember that this is the reason why your blood is colored red, because of the attraction of oxygen, the oxidation reaction. Number 4. These are made in the red bone marrow of flat bones such as your rib and your long bones. It is called red blood cells, RBC, or red blood cells. Number 5. Lymphocytes produce certain proteins which act against foreign substances. What do you call this protein? It is called antibodies. Okay, these are antibodies. Number 6. It forms a soft network in which red blood cells and plasma get entangled. It is called fibrin. Okay, from fibrinogen. Okay, when you convert fibrinogen, it will become fibrin, which act as what? A catalyst. Okay, to let the red blood cells and plasma to be entangled. Number 7. Question number 7. This is the flow of blood from heart, right atrium, to the capillaries of the lungs, back to the heart, left atrium. It is called pulmonary circulation. If the blood contains carbaminohemoglobin, it will always be pulmonary circulation. Okay? This is the pathway of blood from heart, left atrium, going to the capillaries of the body organs, back to the heart. It is called systemic circulation. A systemic circulation. Number 9. Question number 9. Now, it is considered as the largest artery in the body, or the largest blood vessel in the body.
Aorta.
Aorta. It's number 9. And number 10. It is about the size of the fist, which is located at the center of the chest cavity, with the lower tip slightly pointed towards the left heart. Okay. You count the number of check, put P as partial score. Or should we check at the back? Oh my God. Okay, let's check at the back. Let's check at the back. Okay, blood flow. The blood from your upper part of the body will pass through superior vena cava, SBC, and the blood of the lower part of the body will pass through inferior vena cava, both entering the heart at the right atrium. From the right atrium, blood will pass through tricuspid valve. From tricuspid valve, right ventricle. From right ventricle, blood is pumped and will pass through pulmonary valve. From the pulmonary valve, blood will go to pulmonary artery. Okay. From the pulmonary artery, lungs. Okay. The actual exchange of gases happens in the lungs. From the lungs, the blood will return to the heart too. It will pass through pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins. Okay. From the pulmonary veins, left atrium. Okay. From the left atrium, blood will pass through bicuspid valve. Okay. Bicuspid valve or mitral valve. Okay. From the bicuspid valve, blood will go to left ventricle. From the left ventricle, okay, blood is pumped and will pass through aortic valve. Okay. From the aortic valve, aorta, the largest artery in the body, or the largest blood vessel in the body. From aorta, all parts of the body. All parts of the body. From all parts of the body, blood will return to the heart to SVC and IVC. That's the blood flow. If this is complete, you mark 10. Okay, you check on the terminologies there. If it is lacking, it depends upon. That's over 20. This is 10 points. Is that easy? Correct? Okay. Return your papers to your number 1, 2, 3.
One over 20.
Big word. 1, 2, and 3. Return to the owner. Counterclockwise. Huh? Why? What happened to your papers? Huh? You returned the papers to the owner. What happened to them?
You're gonna move out. Let's go. Sure. Are you sure?
Not complete.
No, not complete.
Not complete.
Only 10. That is still the right answer, though.
Alright, answer. Sorry.
That's the right answer. Show me a little girl. It is all.
Can you pass your papers forward? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward, forward. This is your first quiz.
No. 30. 30.
Whose paper is this?
Marker.
Without name? So I will not record this one.
Marker, sorry. Is water. Is water. Yes. Borrow. Scissors.
Okay. We will be having your grades here, your scores here will match with the scores in your math. So that we can have our official representatives, the class. Initially, we have Joel. This is just so easy. If you're going to analyze on the cycle, oh, look at it. If the blood is carrying carbon dioxide, it will not go to right, a left atrium and left ventricle, because it carries carbon dioxide. The blood here needs to exchange gases, or the blood here needs, the carbon dioxide in the blood here needs to be eliminated. We need to say it needs lungs to do it, because without lungs, we cannot actually remove the carbon dioxide in the blood. Remember that it is actually carried by the blood. We cannot filter them out, although dialysis can do. Okay, dialysis can do. But the problem there is, if we're gonna use dialysis, and have the papers. If we're gonna use the dialysis, it is not maintaining in our part. Okay, the natural way of cleaning the blood is through circulatory system, through the exchange of gases in the lungs. That's the main reason why. And take note that our lungs has different sizes.